Shikshayati, platform for eminent authors, engaging teachers, successful students. To know more, email. Devaluation. Devaluation implies the lowering the value of currency in terms of gold. Sometimes the extent of devaluation is announced in terms of currency which is regarded as equivalent to gold. For example, the dollar. Changes in the gold or dollar value of a currency are made by the currency authorities of the country, usually after consultation with and approval by the International Monetary Fund. Devaluation can take place as a general rule whereby the external value of a country's currency is lowered in terms of all the currencies of the world. Sometimes partial devaluation is done with an objective of lowering the external value of country's currency in relation to the currency of a particular country. As a consequence of devaluation, the external value of domestic currency depreciates, whereas the value of foreign currency in terms of domestic currency appreciates. Favorable effect of devaluation. Decrease in import. As a result of devaluation, the prices of imported goods increase. Rise of prices decreases demand. Therefore, devaluation decreases imports. Consequently, industries using imported items try to replace them by domestic products known as import substitution. Exports become profitable. Devaluation helps to expand exports. More investment occurs in the export industries and employment increases. Balance of payment. Reduction of imports and expansion of exports produce a favorable effect on the balance of payment situation. Devaluation is the most effective method for correction of adverse balance of payments. Foreign investment. Devaluation promotes investment in the country by foreigners because they get more local currency in exchange of their money after devaluation. For the same reason, more tourists are attracted into the country. Thus, invisible exports are increased. Also, remittance of funds from the country is discouraged because less foreign currency is received after devaluation. Adverse effects of devaluation. Though devaluation is generally considered to be highly effective in rectification of unfavorable balance of trade, devaluation has some adverse effects. Foreign holders. Devaluation brings loss to the foreign holders of the devalued currency because the gold value of their holding is immediately depreciated. Foreign loans. Devaluation increases the burden of repayment of and the increase in charges on foreign loans. Capital goods. Devaluation makes foreign capital goods, raw materials and essential consumer goods more expensive. High cost of capital goods may in underdeveloped countries retard their development because they have to import capital goods at high cost. Inflation. Devaluation has inflationary effect on the economy. Devaluation does not always give a permanent solution to a disequilibrium in the balance of payments. Internal price levels. Though devaluation expands export because it decreases export prices, but the internal price cost level subsequently rises. The favorable effects will be wiped away. To counteract, the other country may devalue their currencies. Export price level. The price of exports falls as a result of devaluation and therefore the terms of trade move against the devaluation country. Situations when devaluation is justified. Adverse balance of payment. In case of countries suffering from problem of adverse balance of payment, it is justified in taking this course of devaluation. Under the rules of International Monetary Fund, devaluation is approved as a method of correcting a fundamental disequilibrium in the country's trade. Increase in value of exports and decrease in value of imports helps to restore the balance of payment equilibrium. Anti-depression measure. Devaluation is sometimes recommended as an anti-depression measure. During the Great Depressions of 1930, some countries deliberately depreciated the foreign exchange value of their currencies with a view to increase their exports at the cost of those of other countries. Protective measures. Devaluation is also supported as a protective measure. For example, when Great Britain devalued the sterling in 1949, India had to devalue the rupee. Otherwise, India's export trade in the sterling would have been seriously affected. The greater part of India's export travel trade is in the sterling area, and her rivals in that area had devalued their currencies following the devaluation in the sterling. However, for success of devaluation, the foreign country in terms of whose currency the domestic currency is devalued must fully agree with the policy of devaluation. It should not devalue its currency as a retaliatory move, otherwise the very purpose of devaluation will be defeated. The foreign country should also not resort to other retaliatory tactics such as imposition and raising of tariffs, fixing of quota, import substitution, etc. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly write your comments. Click on the red subscribe button at the bottom of the video to get more details and free ebook. Email us.